I remember my first fight that I had, I'd never fought before.
Fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 100.
I remember sitting in the back room, getting my hands wrapped up.
7 wins and 0 losses, with 4 wins coming by way of...
Going through my mind, like, is this what I want to do?
Hailing from Sandwich, Massachusetts.
Just so much unknown.
Jimmy Slice Davidson!
Okay guys, October 10th, we have Greg Bello on that card, Jimmy Davidson, Felix, and myself, Twin Rivers Casino. Okay, questions at all? Concerns? Alright. Okay guys, let's go, stop moving around.
My name is Jimmy Davidson. I'm 25 years old from Sandwich, Massachusetts. I went to school for finance, so I work for the Christian Science Church in their accounting department. It's very different between my day life and my night life. I took my first amateur fight about 2 years after I started training in 2009. I was training for a little bit. I took 5 amateur fights total. I went 5-0. After that, I transitioned to professional. Since then, I've had 7 professional fights, and I won all those. I grew up in a family that was very competitive. I grew up with 2 older brothers, so we were always competing for something, whether it was sports or our mom puts down pancakes and we're fighting for the last one. But we were always very competitive growing up.
Carlos working on a submission over here.
As I develop as a fighter, I become more comfortable with it. It almost becomes like a job to me. I used to have very roller coaster-like emotions getting ready for fights, where I'd get real nervous at times and then be calm at others. And now it's almost like going to work.
We have to train smarter, not harder. So it's very important that you guys find that mental place and you'll groove, you'll catch your groove. Sometimes it's not a physical thing and you just feel off physically, but it's a mental game as well. Right? Hard work pays off. I'm saying hard work, you're saying pays off. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard work pays off!
So today I was doing my weight cut. Usually guys do this before they weigh in just to sweat out a little bit of water weight. So I'm fighting at 155-pound weight class, and I usually walk around at 170. I'm hoping by the time I get to the weigh-in, I'm still sweating out a little bit, so I hope, I can kind of narrow down to that 156 mark as I get closer to the venue.
Jump yourself like that?
Yeah. Sounds good. Do you know where the doctor is? Him? So I guess the doctor's hiding behind this curtain, so I'm gonna go in there and just do some basic blood tests, blood pressure, make sure I'm okay to fight. Buffet right here. Gonna fill up after weighing in. How tall are you then? You still look like you're like 6'4".
6'4".
Well, those kids must be pretty tall too.
Yeah.
Just got out of weigh-in, so I don't know, it still hasn't hit me yet 100%. I'm sure tomorrow when I wake up I'll start getting in the zone, but just everything's starting to come together now.
From Springfield, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, Leon Davis! Hailing from Sandwich, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, Jimbo Slice! Let's get Go, Jimmy!
We're live once again at Twin River Casino. Mike Parenti joined by Scott Ream for CES MMA 26. Big fight here in the lightweight division. Undefeated Jimmy Davidson in the red trunks taking on Leon Davis in the brown and white. Just under a minute to go in this opening round. Leon Davis, Jimmy Davidson in the lightweight division.
Again, Davis with a great takedown. There's your wrestling working. Leon's back mounted right now. Leon's going to try to fight to get a hook out. Jimmy's going to make it very difficult. Now he flattens him out. This is a really tough position for Leon.
Absolutely.
Leon wants to maybe roll over here. That's better. Nice job. Leon's just covering up at the moment. Really can't defend very well. Needs to roll over onto his back.
He's finished strong. And he does.
Making this round very tough on the judges.
Maybe taking some momentum into round number 3. We'll see how that goes. But first, let's listen into Jimmy Davidson's corner.
Good job, Jimbo. Beautiful, Jimbo. You already broke this kid, okay? You let him back in the fight for the last 10 seconds, not even a problem. You got 2 rounds in the books.
Keep that
the
position.
Same thing.
Keep the
Come with a
position
big bomb, put him on his back, and stay on top.
Round 3 underway here at Twin River Casino. Enough, Scott. Mark Delagrati telling Jimmy Davidson, just as that flying knee comes in from Leon Davis, telling Davidson that he's got 2 rounds in the bank.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he does in Mark's opinion. And for the most of that second round, I would say he's right. You can see where Leon's leg is around Jimmy's leg, which is controlling his hip as well. His other arm is across his back. This is where Jimmy's turning in now. Nice job we have an arm triangle attempt. Leon's trying to arm in triangle here. There's
He's
your
gonna
tap.
There it is. Leon Davis pulls out the victory. In an emphatic celebration, deservedly so. What a win for Leon Davis.
I don't know. In my mind, I was already somewhat prepared for that to happen. I don't know. I guess it's tough to explain. I knew there's things that I should have done differently. A couple mistakes I made during the fight too that were just, that they were. I guess it's just part of getting the experience and moving forward. I mean, it's definitely not a great feeling. You definitely want to make sure that doesn't happen again. So it's just, part of the sport is, you got to be a good sportsmanship during the time that it happens. And then, I'll go back to the gym and kind of work on look at the fight again and work on the things that didn't go so well. I'm going to take a little bit of time off before I start getting into, preparation and sparring for another fight. I look forward to seeing some of the, the familiar faces of the guys and, just continuing with normal life again.
Yeah.